Morning, people. I've had some, not stress on, but worrying on. I did that Luton van, that one there, look. Changed it to a camper, obviously, all 6 weeks holiday. I went away to the East Coast. A week after, when I got back, I got a letter through the post saying I've got a speeding fine, 35 and a 30. I'm like, damn it, Jesus. Bearing in mind, I do drive slow and all. I know I must have been doing 35 and a 30, which shouldn't be very bad. Stick to the speed limits, Chris. Yeah, anyone that knows me will tell you the same, that I am the slowest driver ever. Honestly, I am like a bloody turtle going along. But I still get caught out. And then a week after that, coming back from the East Coast, I got another letter through saying that I've been caught again. So that's 6 points on my licence. I've already got 3 on it. I've already been for the course and got 3 on it. They're both off them mobile speed camera jobbies. So now I'm on 9 points now. So I was worrying last night, I was thinking last night, I couldn't get to sleep. I was thinking, oh my God, if I get caught again, or if another one comes through the post that I don't even know about, like next week or something, I said my licence is gone, isn't it? Without my licence, I can't work. I can't do anything, yeah? What can you do without a licence? I can't even go to the shops, go and get the shopping. You can't pick up the kids. You can't do anything, can you? It is a massive, massive thing. I'd literally be ruined, wouldn't I? I'd be ruined with no licence. I can't go to work. I can't do anything, can I? So what can you do? You can't pick up any parts. What the hell can you do with no licence? So I'm worrying like hell. Yesterday, our dad said, you want my speed camera detector things like what I used to have? He used to have one on his dashboard. This was years ago, mind you, because he was close to his limit and all on points. And he bought one of these things and it used to beep at him. But his used to go off all the time, like beep, 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 beep. Even when there's nothing there, just beeped at him constantly. But I suppose it is a constant reminder. But you know when you hear a beep all the time, you kind of get immune to it, don't you? That's what you used to do, just get immune to the noise and his cab just going beep, 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 beep. But anyway, I've been on the internet and I've bought one today for 60 quid. I don't know how good it's going to be. I mean, you can buy some for 30 quid. You can buy some for like 170, 200 quid. But I don't know. I looked at reviews on YouTube and that, but it's a minefield. Because I'm going to have to do something about it because, oh my God, I can't. It's worrying me now, people. It's worrying me. Look, even Leerdag's worried. You can tell Leerdag's worried. I mean, he'd just have to sit in a stationary van, wouldn't he? Leerdag's very worried. I think Leerdag's more worried than me in case I lose my licence. Yeah, so that's that thing. I mean, and I don't drive, as I say, I don't drive fast. Don't think that I bloody go a million miles an hour everywhere. I'm driving Miss Daisy, I am, basically. And I still get caught out. Oh my God, it's such a chore, isn't it? But anyway, that's that. I'm going to go to Johnny's yard. He's got a container lift thing, what lifts a container up and they feed it with scrap. And then it puts it down on the trailer, but its mountings, or it's bolted to the concrete, are a bit wobbly or something, so it needs some more mounting bolts proper into the floor. So, and some more plates welding on. So we'll just go and assess that job first. Really, really slow I'm going to go, like trickle it everywhere I go. Seatbelt, Chris, as well, because you get fined for that as well. Do you get points for your seatbelt? I bet you do. Yeah, you do, don't you? We'll put that belt on, Chris. We're here, Leos, don't panic. Oh, shake. Get your night heater going, Leos. Getting that time of the year, innit? Need to get my night heater going soon. Well, I just assessed this job. Where it is these. Hold down this, obviously. But this floats, as you can see. It's only got a mounting peg there, which, that should have been a weighing scale, I think, but he reckons not. But there's another weighing scale, exactly the same as that, right at the back there. Because I was contemplating just welding a big bar down here and then bolting it all the way along there, but obviously I can't do that because then I clicked on that it's got weighing scales on it. So if I bolt it all the way down to the ground, as solid as anything, it's going to be showing on the weighing scales that it's fully loaded all the time. It's not going to weigh, is it? So it does need to, because I wondered why would they just put epoxy mountings at the ends of them? Because it's got the same at the other end as that. Well, that's the reason why, I think, because it's got to float a bit to allow it to weigh. This basically, if you don't know what this does, they put a container in it, it lifts it up on its end, so the doors are at the top, they load it, and then puts it back down on a trailer, on a skelly trailer. So, he's got some plate here. We've just been diving in the scrap. We've got some plate here. I'm thinking of removing this, welding some big plate along here, like to that, and then re-bolting it, because some of these bolt holes aren't even been used yet. Because them ones that have been used are obviously no good. Phone's ringing. It's handy bar, isn't it? So I've got to get these out somehow, but obviously they're not coming out because of them expanding bolt things. So I'm going to get them out. I'm struggling, guys, struggling. Obviously had a drill hole there. It's like ancient engineers, isn't it? You know, like Egyptian holes. That's what that is. That's from the ancient years. It looks like it's put in dolerite. No, sorry, limestone. This is limestone. It's a drill hole in limestone. You can see the little carving marks there where they drilled it. Obviously, with a very advanced drill. Before our time, that was the ancient civilization, and then we lost the skills to do that. Lads are rough here. I like it. Whoa! 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 Okay, now. That's one, yeah. That one was only in about 2 inch, 3 inch, that one was anyway. The old. I made hard work for myself now, haven't I? Because the big bit of concrete's off. But I'll just extend the plate out a bit to here. So it sits here. So it's away from that bad bit. That's what I'm thinking anyway. It's better now them bolts are out. I was contemplating leaving them bolts in, but now it's better than bolts out. At least we can work around it now. Trouble is, we're having trouble finding fixing bolts. They're 22 mil there in diameter. And we're having trouble finding them around here. Got this bit of plate here, what we've got out of scrap. So it's 44 long there and 42 across. So if I cut it in half, that'll do both of them, then both sides of the front. Just chop them in half, straight down there. Job's good. And bolt that, I'm thinking, bolt that to the ground first, and then put that mounting plate on, that bracket, and then weld the bracket onto that. You know. Oh, I love these long lances. You can keep away from it then. Look, when that falls, it's not going to hit my toes, is it? Perfect. Beautiful, but beautiful. There, perfect, that isn't it? Pete's perfect. We can bolt it numerous times down here. Look. Boom, 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 boom. Malt them out now. These bolts, we sent to, John sent a lad to Sheffield because he googled it and rang him up to get these bolts, these expansion bolts. He was halfway there, we had to call him off because we found out they only had 4 of them. And we won about 30. Well, I won about 25. I rang up Dave, D&J Project, see if he knew anywhere where you get these expansion bolts from. He said, I'll ring you back, mate. Anyway, he rang me back, says, yeah, they've got like 20 mil ones. He says, like near Nottingham somewhere. He says, why don't you resin it, mate? And I'm like, I didn't know about this resin. I'm like, well, wait, what do you mean resin it? He says, you drill a hole, you buy the resin, and you buy some threaded bar, you put the resin in the hole, clean the hole out, put the resin in the hole, jam the bar in, goes off in like, I don't know, not long. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I want it to like stay down there. I said, what's better, the expansion bolts or the resin? And he said, resin every time. I'm like, oh, well, that's it then. I've got some threaded bar at home. I'm going to go and get some, I'm pretty sure I've got some stainless threaded bar at home. So I'm going to go home, go and get that. And Dave's just sent me the link right now to this resin. So let's hope I can get hold of some of this resin. Screw fix, he says, but we'll find out. I'm gonna have to have a ring round because I thought I had more than that. I've only got 3 threaded bars. I thought I mean, I know that they might do like a few. Might do like 3 each, so it might be. But still, I need nuts anyway, and I need more bar, so I still need to have a ring round. Ring round. Right, I've got my threaded bar from obviously Partick Motor Spares in Newark. 24mm I got, so it's bigger than what was in it. What was in it was 22mm, but they either had 20 or 24, so I've gone for 24. Bigger the better. Now I've got a good nip around to Screwfix, get a 25mm masonry drill bit and some resin. And then Simon, what is one of my mates, I saw him at Partick and he's got an SDS drill in his van. So we're going to drill it. Yeah, you see, we're at Screwfix already. That's how long it took. Right, we've got our, here's Simon, by the way, people. Got our, here it is, it's Si. Alright, Si. Fucking, what are we going to be called on the fucking thing?
Arsehole normally.
Look, this is the resin stuff, look at this. Look, I've never used this before, as you know. Look, you can even pour it in wood and that. Simon says it's really good and all. Obviously, he's a landscaper, Simon says. And he wanted to look at this drill bit before we bought it.
Well, quality.
He likes to look at stuff. And he reckons, because we're going to drill about 30 holes, we might need another drill bit. He was laughing at me when I said I'm just going to buy one drill bit. So we'll see how good this a borer is. A borer? I don't know. We'll see anyway.
Right, do you want me to nip and grab the SDS?
Yeah.
On there. You want me to get it?
Yeah, I ain't got one.
I'll meet you down Johnny's.
I'll meet you down Johnny's. All right. See you there. Start drilling it.
Yeah, go for it. You ordered when you hit the rebar, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, yeah.
But you rebarred it, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the bottom of the, that's the top of hole, that is.
That's in the tape.
Yeah, top of hole, not top of plate.
Yeah, not top of plate, yeah. What's the matter?
Past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of laughter breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like the ground I leave.
I just asked Simon what that is, like the tube lock. And he said that's the mixing thing. There's 2 parts to this in this tube, and that mixes them together. To activate it, you see. Activate it. Right.
Would it go hard in the tub?
Yeah, of course it would. It sounds like good gear. I've never used it before. Now though,
We might not again if this don't work.
now I'm going to be using it on everything. Everything thrown this on it.
Together.
Everything. Wings, everything. Wheels come off. Yeah, mate.
CP1 ain't got none on that.
Yeah, I'll have some this on it.
That's deep and shit.
Oh.
So you've only got to throw the bar in.
Yeah, they've got an airline, yeah.
Have you got that?
Yeah.
Get it out.
Yeah, sausage, you want them all clean.
Come on.
Aha. Look, I'm looking for a 13-amp fuse, and that just might be the right one. That's a perfect 13-amp fuse, Chris. I agree. So we're going to fold this up in place, and then push that along a bit, and then weld it with the plate.
You need the instructions, Chris.
Really?
Of course you do.
It's silicon, isn't it?
Chris, have you ever used this stuff before?
No, I
It's
haven't,
very
no,
dangerous.
no. Very dangerous, why?
Yes. So that's why it's instructions.
Oh, no good for me, mate. Go on, launch it.
Trim.
Whoa! There we go.
Fuck the instructions.
Yeah, we don't need that. It's coming out, man. I'll do.
Which one are you going for?
First one. Should we put the shallow bolt in there?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah. I put long ones down the side of it, can't you?
Don't want sticking out too much for the drivers. How much are you put inside?
Not a lot. Happy?
Yeah, don't want them on that. I like it, Bob. I like it. Go on, still going. I'll drop bigger hammer, Bob. Let me go bigger hammer, mate. That ain't an hammer, mate. This is an hammer. There you are.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, don't knock it all out, you actually want it in there.
Gentle taps.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do now is get my little sticky welder out and sticky it down there. We'll just budge that over a bit that way, and then put a plate down there, and then we're going to budge that one over that way. That's the plan. Oh, they're lovely bits of plate, Bob. We don't even have to cut it, mate, do we?
No, see? All the gear.
All the gear. Again. No idea again. Yeah, this ain't just lifting a container up from the
I
ground.
thought you lifted it that way. No, it's
No.
you open the doors and fill it.
Yeah, it lifts it up right, this does.
Okay, now.
Do you want me to throw it more deeper now, mate?
Don't do it.
Don't blame. Oh, another one of these people, look. Oh my God, my welder's missing. Oh, I hope I've left it in my workshop. Yeah, black barn it's that. Right, we'll have to go home. Then boys putting the second plate in there, going to start bolting it down, and then we're going to wedge that one out of that way, and then I'm going to get my welder first. Obviously, because you can't do welding without a welder, Chris. Idiot, Chris. Fucking pig. Whoa, the okie cookie. What do you say, Leos? He's ready for his McDonald's, aren't you, Leos? Way past your McDonald's time, isn't it, Leos? Don't worry, Leos, we'll call in some point. John made me laugh. He said, what welding I showed me? He says, oh my God, it's a stereo. It's a 90s stereo. That's been adapted to a welder. Blapun, didn't it? It was, wasn't it? Right now. Pulled out stereo, Blapun. After the 90s, well, after the 90s, nobody had them stereos, them pulled out stereos, so they must have gone into these welders instead. I've got 3 rods and all that should do it, shouldn't it? Alright, I've got 3.5 rods. That'll do it, won't it? I'll have to do, won't it? Just put a tack weld on each one. Right, let's get welded. I rang Baz up before. I said, what's the best way to weld this, Baz? Baz, welder Faber. Check his channel out. He's on YouTube, guys. He says, put a breeder weld down the crack here, like in the middle of it there, and then put one on top and on the bottom. And he said it should be about 10mm thick altogether, your weld should. He says you want your welder right up on that little radio that you've got there, on my radio. I want the welder power right up. Fucking just weld it, Chris, Jesus. I bet it closed this fucking fuse. Fused it. It's blown the extension. It's got them extension leads. Them modern extension leads have them trip switches on them. They are annoying. I'm just looking for another fuse now in case it's blown the fuse. I always have trouble with this. Them 240 volt ones, when you have the power up, it blows them. Extensions. You can always use a 6mm bolt if you can find one, but the radio's up and running again now with that bolt in it. Beautiful, you see. Right, weld, Chris. Simon's having a go now because nobody can work this fucking radio welder. Simon's having a go, Bob's having a go, I've had a go. How the hell do you weld gaps up with a stick welder, guys, on the comments? Because it's impossible. Look, size just a little, blown a hole straight through it.
Hey, you haven't come speeding down there, are you?
Oh.
Come on now.
Why?
Speed with me on this road.
It's fucking not.
Go on your way out, you'll see it. Left hand side. Right, as you go out. Fine, just direct it to my bank.
Oh, don't. Worrying me.
Hey, why don't you do that? Where they get a rod and just put the rod in there.
Tried that, that's what it's
We
blowing
have
through.
done.
No, it's blowing the rod through.
It's just a stick welder, isn't it? The shit, ain't they? They are. I don't know how anyone can weld with one.
Oh, and
Fucking
it's uppy. No, that's fork truck time anyway, if it comes.
You welded the fork truck.
Hey, that's a clamp. He's welding the clamp now.
You wanted the clamp welded to it, the forklift welded this, Johnny.
John's the only welder here, and that was the only one not welded.
It's on the plate.
Yeah,
Go on.
Right, open.
Right, open now.
Ah, my finger.
Yeah,
You've got his fingers to squeeze it there, that's all.
In, Bobby. No, in. Right. How am I going to do this bastard?
no, do it
Go
double way,
on, go
John.
on, go on. It's not complicated.
He was holding it like, go on.
Go on.
Whoa.
That went loads.
Yeah, that went low, no end now.
Yeah, go on, you're over now, 2-8. Yeah, you're at 8 now, you want to be 7-5, so you sound it, that.
Right, now weld the base bar.
So I can move it. Okay.
Yeah, move that now, Bob, yeah. It should hold, I'm hoping. Ah! Snap! Both of them. Oh.
Oh, God.
It's held anyway.
Hey?
It's held anyway.
Hey,
Simon's left his ignition on, people.
fuck off, Chris.
So now it's time to get out the top dom. Simon's alright, he's got a t-shirt on. He's prepared for this weather. Yeah, oh, we're there, mate, we're there. Go on. Simon, everyone needs a top dom in their life.
Just need a Chris.
Whoa! Yeah, I need a new one now. Top dom needs a new one. Oh, my welder. Oh my God, if it's not cool now, it'll never be. Oh. Oh. Ah. Accu weld in there. Accu. Oh, fuck yeah. The rods. You can't weld in this. Another thing welder Fab said, Baz, he says always keep your material as well dry as possible. Even try and warm it up before you stick weld it, so your metal's warm, because it'll weld better. Oh dear. I'll clean it up with my grinder and I'll go again with my welder. That's as good as it's going to get, look, because I'm going to get a MIG welder tomorrow and come and I've got to put these nuts on because they're not here till the morning. I'm going to put them nuts on and get a MIG welder and just go around all the welds again with a MIG welder, because it's that stick welder's on. It's hailstorming now, look. It's been thundering, lightning, Jesus, all kinds of shit. Just move mixed down, Sean, back. It's as good as it's. Pure and simple every time. Do. Right, I've got to my nuts from Partick for this job. The welder, he's got a welder. One of Johnny's mates has got a welder there now, so that saves me carting a MIG welder all the way here. So let's go and finish this job off, this container lift job off. Let's go, people! At least it's not raining now. The sun's out again, which is good. We're back again. Luke's one of the lads, he's got his MIG welder here. That's better, That ain't coming out now. Just need to weld down these side bits here. Chop these heads off, put them nuts on. Right, we're done, people. We're done. Apart from a bit of welding down them side plates there to stop it. We've adjusted them bolts up and all, so it pinches the runner things down, both of them ones. So we're about done now. Apart from obviously he's got to get some more MIG welding wire to finish off this job here. So we'll come back to this when they're lifting up a container, because I want to see it lifting up. Because I haven't seen it lift up a container yet. Isn't it, Leo's? Leo's is here, people. You might know he's here. Look at that. That is a picture, isn't it? Right, going to the next job now. I've got to go and do an inspection on a trailer and an air leak on another trailer at a farm. So let's go do some travelling, Leos. Let's stick to the speed limits, guys. You know the score. You know, if my sat-nav says it's going to be 30 minutes, it's going to be an hour for me, because obviously I don't speed anywhere now. I literally go half the speed limit. Just been talking to the farmer that has this farm, like, obviously I'm doing these trailers for. He hasn't even got his harvest in yet. He's got a late harvest. He's going to be fucking out. As he said, early morning you can't do out because obviously it's damp on the floor, and late at night, well, when that sun starts to go down, you get dew on the ground. So he says you've literally got 5 hours to get your harvest in, like a day. It's like, oh, you're pushing it there, mate, ain't you? You're pushing it. Right, that's the trailer there, look. That's an ex-Continental trailer, isn't it? Look, by the looks of it. Flat. That wants the inspection. Let's do an inspection. Look, we've got twist locks on this and all, look. But obviously these twist locks down here, they haven't been out for many a moons, they haven't, look. You can't get them out, look. So why they had these twist locks on this trailer? I don't know, it must be for another job. Unless he does use them, he just don't use them lately. I prefer these types of trailers, you know, well, I call them Continental ones. Our old man used to have one back in the day. Obviously, they haven't got the mud flaps, individual mud wings and mud flaps on each axle, because the axles are distance closer. So you can get away with not having a mud flap on every single axle. But it cuts a lot of crap out, doesn't it? You've got your wing stays on a normal one, you've got your plastic wings, you've got your spray flaps on each individual one. I mean, look how simple that is, look. Bit of a flap going across there and a flap going down there. You know, when you have a blowout, there's no to disintegrate hardly. I know you might have the mud flap at the back just to replace, but that's about it. They're a better idea, I reckon. I like these, I prefer these ones. As I said, our mate used to have a Montrecon one back in the day, that was. And that's what we used to call them, Continental ones. I don't know what they're called, but we used to call them Continental ones. But good idea, I reckon. I like it. Simple but effective, isn't it? Simple but effective. That's what I like, simple but effective. I'm going to get a chuck now, chuck the brakes so I can listen for air leaks and all that kind of stuff. What the hell? Oh, this whole back end comes out. Oh my god, I've never seen it like this before. It rolls out like the back end, so it could be like from here to the back again, another length out. Bloody hell, that'll have some overhang on it. Is it for the bale job? He does lots of bales, he does, for the power stations. I best grease these rollers, look, haven't I? Got rollers up here. I did wonder what that extra deck was on top, and that's why, because it all rolls out, look. You'd have to take that pin out, look, because that would hit on this, look. You won't be able to get it fully out, would you? Unless that's the whole idea, you don't have it fully out. You only have it up to that roller, so them rollers are still on the chassis, so it only comes out like, I don't know, what's that, 4 or 5 foot? I best grease these rollers up, haven't I, people? George is still going strong, mate. One of my subscribers gave me that. George, he's a mobile mechanic. He sent me that. Good bloke, innit? Nice bloke to send me that. That was ages ago, like, and it's been ever faithful ever since. It has. It's been lovely. It's been, in fact, impeccable, George. Impeccable. Larped up with grease now. I tell you what, I can go in a completely sterile space. Yeah, immaculately clean. You know where other people go and they're nice and clean and white stuff, and I can get shit up. I could get shit up in the most cleanest environment ever. I could find grease or muck or something. I can't stay clean for love nor money. I can't stay clean for even half an hour, you know, Tom. If I put clean clothes on, like clean clothes, half hour I'd be just as bad again. I'd be black as ace of spades again. I would. It's like attracted to me. Grease, oil, muck, anything. Just attracted to me. Right, let's get out of here. Clean bill of health, nothing to report. Not even any advisories, really. It's got a bit of corrosion on like 2 of the air tanks at the front there, but it's nothing to worry about. It's waste time even putting it down on the sheet because it's pointless. There they are, look. That's what they do, look. Wow, got some sway on that bad boy, haven't I?
weighing.
Yes, that's how far it comes out. Look, goes to that twist lock there. So that's how far it comes out extra. Must be to get an extra bail on or something. It's got to be, hasn't it? That ought to be locked off like that, look. Then it can't fall down then, you see, as he's driving along. Perfect. Peter, perfect. Right, this is the one with the air leak. You see, it's worse when it's loaded. So I assume it's something to do with the airbags, because obviously when you load it, you've got more pressure on your bags. It says it goes down. I'll take that down here. It says the airbags go flat after a bit. Like not long, so hopefully. I'll build it fully up with air and then we'll have a little listen, won't we? With my really poor hearing. Because I can't hear bugger all. Hardly. I can't. When I'm all the kids and my missus are like, oh my god, you got TV loud enough. It's like, oh, is it loud? I can't even hear it right now. That's from years of battering your ears, isn't it? With guns and all that lot of noise. And needle guns. Now, back in the day, I used to work a needle gun quite a bit. That's to, like, rattle us off rust and that. When we used to do a lot of chassis welding on the old trailers. And, oh, we used to be in chassis with needle guns. No hair protection, no. Oh, yeah, I pushed the flat out with it. And that's what it does to you, see, deafens you. It's good though, because you don't hear anyone, obviously. You don't hear your missus moaning it, you're the kids moaning all the time. you don't listen. No, you just don't hear it. Oh, I didn't hear you. Plus you got an excuse, you know, when you forget stuff, you say, oh, I didn't hear you. So it's quite handy, it works quite well really, anyway. I was just looking at that, you know, thinking, what the hell was that for then? Because that's attached to that lot. And I read on it, look, rodent side, do not touch. So, I assume this is like a self-made little rat, where you put the rat poison. You put it, I take it you take this off or lift it upside down and put your rat poison on the inside of your tyre here. So then your little ratties come in, eat off the side of the tyre, and then piss off and die somewhere. So it's like a little cheap rat bait thing, isn't it? Saves having them boxes, doesn't it? Fen Farm. This ain't Fen Farm, so they must make that little thing. I don't know. Well, it's quite a good idea, that. I like that. I know it's big and bulky, like, but still. Big is good, big is reliable. Right, yeah, because I have problems with rats, you see, and that. Oh, around our, we're surrounded by fields, aren't we? And when they cut the field, all the jimmies come in. Bastard. Oh, I hate it. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I'll switch this off, let's have a listen. Don't listen to that, that's a lift axle going now. Better get underneath, haven't I? Because I can't hear anything. Shh, listen. I can't hear it. I can't hear bugger all here. I'm just going to jam the foot brake down, just make sure it's not on foot brake because he says that's where he's parked up, but I'm just going to try it just to outrule that little scenario. Nah, I still can't hear out. I don't know about this one. I'll idea it, let it develop, that's what I say. Jeez, it's got some gear here on it. You can tell these lot do a lot of bailing, can't you? Fent, New Holland, Class, all the gear. I think I'm what you call pissing in the wind here. I really do, people. You'll have to wait till it's loaded, won't I? Right, this one is, it's not, it don't go on the road route, it gets pulled by the tractors. But he just wants me to have a look round it, just make sure it is like not too bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Right, I'm going to get my grease gun again, because I'm not coming down here again. I'm going to get, like, going down here and get my grease gun again, sack that off. Two shockers are a bit bad, like corroded. The covers on the sides are corroded. One's just got a bit of a seep in it and all, which means it's leaking a bit. So it wants two shockers on it, really. It's corroded as hell down there. Obviously, it's down at its arse. So really, I need to build it up with air because you can't test it with no air, can you? You're wasting your fucking time, basically, aren't you? But all I can give him is just the rundown, can't I? Being as it's just a farm one, so but it still needs to be right, doesn't it? Right, people, we shall go home or somewhere else. I don't know. I'll catch you on the next one, people. Yeah, I will. Leo, say bye-bye to everybody. He says, right, you got me food? You got food? No, I ain't got me food. So I'm not bothered. That's all I was bothered about, food basically. Food in the van, that's basically all I was bothered about. And Archie, obviously. Into Leo's. He's not bothered about Daddy, Leo. Boy, no, only when I get a wrapper. Listen, look at him. Like that. See what I mean? You think he's lazy, look, when you do a wrapper paper, look. Soon up and about then to attention, ain't he? Hey? Yeah, Lils. You can eat, you can now, lad. Right, guys, catch you on the next one. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Woo-woo.